Hey everyone, welcome to Boomer versus X. Come one, come all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hey Boomer, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Thank you to all the subscribers out there. Thank you for coming back.
I wanted to take some time and to thank some new subscribers. I'd like to thank Fast Eddie. He's fast.
Fast Eddie.
I'd also like to thank Deandra Hunt.
Okay.
And yeah, and bear with me on this one. Dizajin Atlak. What do you think about that one, Boomer?
Sounds like Klingon.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
Is she a Star Trek fanatic?
I don't know,
Mm,
but thanks so much. We really
thank,
do appreciate it.
yeah,
It helps. Trust us, it helps. So, Boomer,
slacker.
when we first started this show, I was looking for a boomer, and there was this one guy, but he didn't have the magic I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't magical like you, Boomer.
Mm-hmm. I'm the one and
And
only
and
genie in the
it's
bottle.
and it's a good thing too because he turned out to be a maniac.
Oh my God.
I think his name is Lorenz. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, Lorenz Krauss. So let me give you a little bit of backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Lorenz Krauss lived with his parents,
Okay.
and his parents were elderly.
Yes.
And so Lorenz Krauss felt like it would be the compassionate thing to do to send them off to
to their resting place, their final resting
yeah.
place.
Now here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's
Wow.
the thing.
Mm-hmm.
He did this a long time ago.
Okay.
And he continued to receive their social security
Oh,
checks.
of course, why not? Why would you let it go to waste? They're not going to need it.
They're
Oh,
not yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The
Wow.
Republicans are like, we told you so.
Uh-huh.
So let's get a load of this.
My sister, and having to see my sister die from cancer. I was 16, she was 14. Go through 9 months or so of, the agony of a cancer patient.
So, did you kill your parents as a mercy killing to put them out of their misery?
I
You can be honest with us.
I know. I'll leave that for the statement that I put on your website.
The statement doesn't mention that.
I know,
The statement
I know,
does not mention that.
Right.
I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
What did you do to your parents?
I buried them in their property.
You buried them in the backyard of that house in Albany.
Right.
At what point did they become deceased?
I need to see a calendar to sometime August 2017.
And did they die at your hand? That's the question.
Right. I'll have to leave it for that statement.
But that's not in the statement. And I think
Right.
it's
So this must be one hell of a statement.
So he's going to a newscaster to confess?
Yeah, that's one big part that I left out. So apparently he decided he would go to Channel 6 ABC and confess to this killing, this
Okay.
murder. And so here he is. He showed up at the news station to confess this murder. And if you notice, the journalists and the alleged murderer
Yes.
have no socks.
Oh, you noticed that? Who noticed
Yeah.
that? Just you. Okay.
Is there a
Clue.
connection?
It's a clue. It's a clue. You solved the
I'm telling
case. I can't believe it.
the only person that's allowed to not wear socks is Don Johnson from Miami Vice.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Who doesn't wear
That's-
socks? Oh my God, let's get into
The
this.
It's
hipsters.
important for people to know what happened to your parents.
Right.
They were your parents. You loved them. They were deteriorating. What did you do?
I will.
Don't tell me you're going to leave it to the statement because it's
Well,
not in the statement.
I know.
What did you do to your parents?
My goal is for the American people to recognize that there's 40 million boomers. They're all going to go through the same kind of problems.
Mhm.
It affects all of us, and we need to widen up the law so that people can deal with these kind of problems in a humane
Boomers are
way, in
problems.
whatever way that people can deal with.
So what do you think, Boomer? I mean, there's 40 million boomers,
Uh-huh.
and I mean, the way he's trying to portray this is like he did him a favor.
Well, he thinks he's Jack Kevorkian. For those 20-year-olds out there who don't know who Jack Kevorkian was, he was
Yeah.
the angel of death. He was a guy. Was he from Michigan, Minnesota, somewhere over there?
I think Michigan.
Was it Michigan?
I
He
think so.
was a big proponent of euthanasia for the elderly and the sick. It got him arrested. He's no Jack Kevorkian.
Well, I imagine he got tired of being all stressed out about, because see, the neighbors started to ask, hey, where's your parents? So I think this guy was like, maybe if I put a spin on this, everybody will understand.
And with mercy killing. Well, Jack Kevorkian advocated for mercy killings, but he didn't keep their Social Security checks. You know what I mean?
And you know what he said?
Mom, it's for your own good.
He said he gave the money to the poor.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Little more.
And I did my duty to my parents.
So you ended their lives.
I won't.
You're
admit it.
saying that without actually saying that word. I want to hear you say that word. You
Yes.
ended their lives
I have to
give them mercy, you're saying.
I have to plead my Fifth Amendment rights until I can disclose it with my statement there.
Did you have any concern that whatever you did was wrong?
I would never have done such a thing if I ever did it, knowing it's wrong.
So you believe what you did was right. You believe taking your parents' lives was the right thing to do for their sake.
If I did it, absolutely that.
But you did do it. You're saying to us that you did it.
There's a statement there that we'll deal with more later if you want to know.
Lawrence, I appreciate that, and we'll talk about your statement, but
Yeah, man.
Well, this was a big thing. Remember when this was a big thing back in the 80s or early 90s? Euthanasia. Jack Kevorkian, he was all over the news. You couldn't switch the channel without seeing that guy on the news. Is it proper to have mercy killings?
What do you guys
No,
think?
He's right. Yeah. What do you let us know in the comments, because he's correct. There are a lot of boomers out there, a lot of them, and
We got to figure out what to do.
what are you going to do with them? Is it if I get terminally ill,
All right.
is it okay for me to assist my going? That
Yeah.
was also part of the issue. What do you do with the terminally ill? Do you let them die in pain, or do you take them out, put them mercy? That's never really been answered. Well, I guess Switzerland. I think it was Switzerland or Sweden or Switzerland. I think it was Switzerland who had the mercy. Whatever. I don't want to say it on YouTube, I guess. And then I think now it's in Canada. They're doing that a lot. But how far do you take it? Do you take out the mentally slow? Do you take out the depressed? Oh, I'm depressed. I want to do I weigh myself?
There
How
was a
far-
girl about a year ago from, I think, Switzerland,
Mm-hmm.
and she was beautiful. I think she was in her late 20s, and she said, "You know what? I want to go." And they killed her. So
Well, you see, the thing with Jack Kevorkian,
Yeah.
he didn't do away with them. He developed a system. It's really strange, really weird. If a 20-year-old is interested in this, you should go look up Jack Kevorkian. He developed a system where either a family member or themselves pushed all the buttons. He didn't do it. He just did the setup. He did the setup. He did the injection into the vein. I think he was a doctor. And he walked out.
Yeah, he had this whole little box with switches
Mm-hmm.
and or buttons. He
Mhm.
did everything he could to cover his ass, but he still ended up in prison.
Yeah.
How much time did he do in prison?
I don't know, maybe like 5 years or something like that. It wasn't that much. He got out
Yeah.
and he died. He died. Um. But oh, good God.
Now, look at this guy, is bananas. Look at that
Yeah.
face. He's so
Yeah.
happy. It's like, okay, I'm in prison now, you
Oh my
know?
God.
So this is him in prison. Same
Uh-huh.
journo.
Thank you for seeing us again, Lawrence. Since you told me yesterday that you killed your parents, do you feel a sense of relief today about that?
Not any extra relief. No, not at all.
The world knows what happened now. That doesn't.
I mean, that does help. I think. I'm glad that people know about my statement. That's important to me.
But I think people out there care about your parents and what happened to them.
Yes.
Can we just go through that again very quickly?
Oh my God.
That night that you decided to take their lives, did you know
Their lives by trying to, I tried to start a vote saver philosophy, which never existed before. And I think it's very important through civilization to try to start a new civilization, to recultivate the German people, because after World War II, they were totally wiped out culturally by the United States.
Guy's nuts.
Everything was destroyed, and then they
What's he talking
basically
about?
Americanized.
He's talking about
But
World War
I
II.
understood that the essence of German culture
Now-
is
now his
teleology.
Public
It's a
defender is
philosophical
kind of like
don't
waving
you
at
think
him.
your parents might have rather continued to live as opposed to you helping German culture?
My parents always believed in doing their duty. My mother always said, I do this out of duty to you. It's not as concerned with love and life as you might think it is.
Was it a loving relationship you had with your parents?
Not in a loving, I wouldn't characterize it as loving the way you might say it in America. It was harsh.
It was harsh.
Oh yeah. As a kid.
This guy's just nuts.
He's just nuts. And you
Yeah.
notice he doesn't really know how to articulate love.
Because he's just not there.
He's a psychopath.
I took care of both my parents, my family, me and my brothers and sisters. We took care of both my
Yeah.
parents. My father died of Hodgkin's lymphoma. I used to pick him up off the bed, put him on the bathroom, pick him up the bathroom, clean him up. My mother died of Alzheimer's, dementia, and it's hard. It's hard taking care of aging parents, and a lot of these millennials and you guys, you and millennials are gonna find out with all the boomer parents.
Yeah.
And it's hard seeing them in pain. You want,
Oh yeah.
you want to alleviate their pain, and
Right.
and it's also a burden on you.
Right.
It's a burden on you, and it's very selfish. You want the burden gone, but it's your father, it's your mother. It's a weird psychological thing.
Imagine, for those of you who have like pets, like dogs,
Mhm.
cats, they get old, and when they get old and you're not quite ready to put them down,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard. They pee everywhere. They're not feeling good. Imagine that with your parents. It's
Mhm.
like 1,000,000 times worse
Mm-hmm.
than going through that with your pet, your animal. And
Yeah.
here's the attorneys. This is the prosecutor. And they're just like, we don't, what? Check this out.
I do have a lot of questions about the events that occurred yesterday afternoon, about, really how that came to be, were the police involved, a lot of questions.
This is his public defender, by the way.
on
Okay.
that front that might take me in different directions in an investigation sense. So, again, I don't, I saw it. I saw what was supposedly provided. I'm not taking anybody's word for it at this point.
Look at her gaze. She's like, oh my God, how did I end up here?
We don't know who those corpses are. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who were they? They could have been homeless bums.
Yeah.
That's what I would
don't
do.
know.
Who
And
knows how they died? They could have slipped and fell.
Yeah, and then she looks over like,
Do you have a
"He had
witness?
to
Is it
do
on film?
it."
No. Okay. He walks.
Yeah, I just thought
Oh
that'd
man.
be yeah, I had to show that to you, man.
Yeah.
I had to show that to
It could
the
have been the
boomer.
Nazis. She's talking about Germany. It could have been the Nazis.
Yeah,
It could have been Donald Trump. He's a fascist.
yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe it was
That's weird. Yeah.
and then here is him actually getting arrested.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a strange one. Yeah, because it affects a person dying in your house. It really affects the whole family.
Well, they were dead for like a few days before he called. So, like, he's in that house living his day to day, and there are two bodies in the house.
Yeah, but that's a different charge. If he murdered them, if he did
Yeah.
away with them, that's a different charge. If they died of natural causes,
Oh, yeah.
he's just probably guilty of disposing the body or mishandling a corpse type charge. You know?
Yeah. He strangled the father.
Oh, he did.
And he strangled the father with the rope, and I think he smothered his mother.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
the Smother Brothers. Remember those guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, that stuff happens.
You can hear the journalist guy, telling his buddies,
do
just
you-
remember to clip it at 5, and we got to go to that one segment.
Do you have it on share? The video?
Oh, it's not on share?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Thank you for that, Boomer. What would I do without you?
Mm,
I'd be lost without my Boomer.
mm-hmm.
Hey, don't ever get sick around me. If you see me holding a pillow,
You'll put me down right away.
Right.
yeah. That's him. Yeah, what do you think, man? Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah,
The world, the world, the
You'd be
world.
surprised, man. We used to get these juveniles all the time, beat up their parents, stab their mother. Yeah, these guys. Yeah. These guys go after families. Yeah, you get the psychotics in the family, and wow, we had this one girl who stabbed her mother and her father, nearly killed them, and they didn't want anything to do with her, obviously. And you would talk to her, she would talk to the therapist, right? So what's your relationship with your mother? Oh, my mother loves me. And I'm like, no one comes to see you. No one wants to see you. You don't get any visitors. You don't get any mail. You don't get a chocolate. You don't get nothing from nobody. Oh, my family adores me.
It's wild.
And I'm like, yay.
Insane.
Yeah, she
Can
was.
you imagine?
She was insane, Arthur. She was nuts. You remember the Baby Shark song? Baby
No.
Shark, baby song. She loved that song. It was a female who stabbed her own mother.
Nah, I don't remember. Hey, sing it. Maybe it'll ring a bell.
Oh God.
Come on, sing it, Boomer.
Oh my God. How does it go? Look it up. Look it up. The Baby Shark song. Oh, we're gonna
Baby
get
Shark
copyright.
song.
We're gonna get copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
acapella, man.
Oh, I don't remember how it goes.
Well, next time.
Yeah.
By the way, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. So, have you ever heard of a kid, 17-year-old kid named Young Bob from the United Kingdom?
Yes. He's tall. He's a tall 17-year-old.
Well, apparently, he got arrested.
In England?
Big surprise.
Wow.
Jesus.
Arresting British people? British cops arresting British people?
What's wrong with
What a
England?
shock.
What is wrong with the UK, my friend?
In jolly old England, the Parliament building's behind us, but I'm not feeling in a jolly
It's not so jolly right now, is it?
Mhm. Rebel News,
mood
they're good. They
because
do a
the
good.
United Kingdom has a massive censorship campaign. And I'm not just talking about deplatforming people, kicking them off of social media. I'm talking about arresting them.
Mhm.
According to the Times of London, a prestigious newspaper, 30 people are
30 a
arrested
day.
by police every single day.
So
Wow.
England, the great country of England that's given us the Beatles, the Who, Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah.
um,
Meghan Markle.
Doctor Who, Meghan Markle, the royal family. Gave us Meghan Markle is arresting 30 people a day for memes, for saying offensive stuff. You know, if the United States was like the United Kingdom, you and I would have been in prison a long time ago.
God. Mel Brooks would have been in prison. You would have
Oh
never
my-
had Young Frankenstein or the producers. You know,
Yeah,
all
you
those
would
guys
have
could be in
never.
prison.
Mel Brooks, they would have executed.
You
Here,
know?
a little more.
For what they write on social media. And I'm standing next to Thomas Moffat, aka Young Bob.
Bob.
That's his social media name. He's 17 years old, and he was arrested just over a week ago. Here's video of the police arresting him. Take a look.
On my Uber, see that?
If you can move down to the bus stop for me, I'd say that's a fair compromise.
So there.
What for? Section 14, mate. You've been seen protesting.
Yeah. Section 14. Yeah. What is that? What is that? Section 14. I can't stand British cops. I can't stand them. They don't consider them part of the brotherhood of law enforcement. I wore a badge. And they're not part of me. Those
How
don't
do
even
you
get me started?
how do you sleep at night, guys?
How do you sleep?
How do you sleep at night? I don't get it. You just arrested a kid
Yeah.
for filming on his phone.
That's not a law enforcement in a democratic Western society. That's something I would see in Saudi Arabia, in Vietnam, China, North Korea, not in a Western democratic society. Those cops are not cops.
Yeah.
They're not. They're
You're-
traitors.
You're throwing your own brothers and sisters in a cell. I mean, Jesus. If you've ever read A Hero's Journey, that's not it. That's not it, mates. That's not it.
Mhm.
You can never hold the flag of St. George. You
Never.
can never hold the flag of the Union Jack.
No.
You don't have a flag. You have what do the Muslims what do the Muslims carry? What do they wave?
The crescent moon or something like that.
That's your
Whatever,
flag.
yeah.
That's your flag. You did not save the queen,
No.
and you went on your hands and knees and knelt down to the crescent moon. How
Yep.
dare you?
Yep.
How dare you?
But hey, England has been voting communists for the past 80 freaking years. They embrace socialism since the 40s.
When Thatcher was running things, England was clean. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Right now, the only reason I would ever go to England is to march with Tommy Robinson. And the thing of it is, it's not my country.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my country. Let's hear what young Bob here has to say. What do you say?
Mm-hmm. Let's
Quick
hear it.
context there. I was arrested for Section 14 of the Public Order Act. I attempted to leave through booking Uber, and I was not part of an assembly or protest. I was booked in for 24 hours. Midway through the night, I was woken up and they gave me even more bullshit charges, citing videos that I've done in the past. And my bail ends at the 30th of October. I'm not allowed in Epping, and there's a few others that I can't really go into detail now. All I'm going to say is, legally speaking, I am fucked. I don't know what to do in terms of legal representation.
Well, when I saw that, I thought, I don't think this 17-year-old has the resources to fight back. What 17-year-old has a lawyer and knows how to push back? So I reached out to young Bob, and we're meeting here today to talk about a crowdfunding campaign to protect him and to fight back. Great to meet you. I know your fans call you Young Bob. Your real name is Tom.
So yeah, they're gonna have a crowdfunding for young Bob here.
Go for it. Donate.
Yeah, check it out, guys. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I definitely will donate. Absolutely, I will. Can you imagine you're a 17-year-old kid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just wrong.
We flirted with that here in the United States during the pandemic. Those
Yes,
cops that shut down the churches and arrested people for going to the park. Those American cops. You call yourself a policeman? No, you don't. You're not. You're not a cop in my eyes.
Yeah, here I'll never forget it. I'd walk inside of a drugstore, and if I just forgot, because I hated that shit, if I forgot my mask, somebody immediately, hey, get your mask on, get your mask on. And you know, it was
who was it? Almost always
a white liberal woman.
Women.
I thought you were gonna.
Women were always yelling at me.
Oh my god! Or you're standing in line doing nothing, and then they'll turn around.
Put your mask over your nose. A woman, not a doctor. A woman, a clerk.
My favorite one was you're standing in line, minding your own business.
You're too close.
And then, yes, they would turn around 5 feet of distance. Those were the brown coat Nazis.
Yeah.
They were insane.
Yeah.
Here is young Bob getting arrested again for filming Antifa.
And I've got my right to film. Yeah, but if they're offended for whatever
How
reason,
is
if
that
they're
freaking
offended
cop?
and they need to assault people.
How is he breathing British air?
I don't know.
Really seeing that stuff.
Yeah.
How does he consider himself a Brit? A part of that country.
Destroying your own people. Your own people.
You got like past history of this book? No. So you don't know any of them. Why are they so offended by you filming? Why are they so offended by you filming?
Because this organization in particular has a very arbitrary understanding of who they're allowed to film at their protests.
Why are they so upset with you filming them? Are you kidding me? He's out in public. He can film whatever he wants.
Arthur, the England doesn't have a constitution. It doesn't have a First Amendment, doesn't have a Second Amendment. That's why you need guns. That's why every free country needs a Second Amendment, so that the people can arm themselves against that tyranny from their own government. Now, do you understand why Americans love our guns? Now do you get it?
Don't ever give up your right to bear arms, because if you do, this is sure to happen. Now check this out.
Children are not able to engage in a critical discussion. I always hear in a non-biased capacity, of course, if you want to kill babies, that's your problem. Yeah. But no, you're assaulting me. You are shoving placards in my face because, of course, you guys are cowards and you don't want your position to hold any water. Okay.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Right. It's going to time. You're under arrest for
Oh shit. Oh great.
So he gets assaulted. He gets assaulted by these people. And the cops arrest him. So Antifa knows, these kids, these thugs know All we have to do is assault this guy, and they'll eventually arrest him. Unbelievable.
How does that work in a democratic, free society, Western country like England? How does that happen? How does that work? Maybe it's because you voted Marxist for the past 80 freaking years. You voted for the Labor Party again and again and again.
Yeah.
You don't screw with Marxism. You just don't. You don't even dabble in it. You don't stub your toe in it to see how warm the water is. You don't dabble or play around with Marxism, communism, anarchism. You just don't.
Mao. It'll go bad every single time. Every single time. It's
Did you know
gonna go bad.
Karl Marx was a Satanist? He wrote love letters to Satan. I'm not making this stuff up. He used to go into churches and synagogues and disrupt the service. Why would he do that? He was a goddamn Satanist.
Yeah.
The minute that he vomited the idea of Marxism into the world, he unleashed the greatest
evil,
communicable disease in the history of mankind.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Communism, socialism, Marxism. It's evil. It never works. One last video from England. A UK man arrested after posting F*** Hamas meme online. Now, imagine this. You're sitting at home.
Yeah.
You're watching the telly. You know, probably eating a TV dinner, and then you get a knock on the door.
Yeah, you're eating fish and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easingwald.
British cooking.
Hello. Come in. You're all right. I'm going to explain a few bits first. Basically, I got a report. Sorry, sit yourself down. No, it's not right. We got a report I'd say about a month ago. Yeah. In essence, you posted something on the internet that they didn't appreciate.
Really? Okay.
I'm not saying you have to, but I'll explain a few steps. Yeah. In terms of that, basically, our hate crime team reviewed it and said there are offences there we need to explore.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the time is 21:31 around arrest for what's referred to as Section 19.
Section 19?
I'll explain it in a second. You don't have to say anything, but how many defence you not mention one question, something which we're trying to call. If you do say, maybe
How can those British cops keep a straight face? Be serious for this stuff.
So you posted
Bootlickers.
Twitter, Facebook.
I can't explain too much. It's just to give you the context beforehand. They put you in an interview. Because I appreciate you've never been arrested before, have you?
Yeah, once or twice.
Once or twice.
Frequent flyer.
You know, they took an oath. I think they took an oath. I took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States. To defend it, to protect it from all foreign and domestic. I don't know what kind of oath they took to defend their people. That's not defending their people. That's not.
Look at this guy. And then he's rude. I'll explain in a minute. Just listen. You know, it's these guys. These guys are gonna have to live with this. Yeah, don't ever vote for this shit, man. It'll burn you every time. And hopefully this is a situation where the best way to cure a liberal is to give them exactly what they want. And it's happening, man.
It works now is then, obviously, if you've got stuff you'd like to gather, obviously I'm more than willing to talk through what you're able to take with you.
What, you're taking me away now?
Yes, so you're under arrest, so you're going to Harrogate, unfortunately.
You're taking me to Harrogate in the middle of the night over a tweet?
I am, unfortunately.
Is this what you signed up
unfortunately.
the police to do?
This is my role. I'm trying to be reasonable with you here.
So
if
this is your role.
I'm more than willing to allow you to gather some
a traitor to your people.
If you've got any numbers you need. But at the moment,
you join the police to go and arrest people at night for tweets online.
Do you need?
This is the thought police. Let me tell you something. This doesn't happen in America because I guarantee you, if it did, eventually you would have a big boom. I don't want to say it, but in America, we have the right to bear arms, and
Arthur,
this wouldn't consistently fly.
I give those American officers a pass in a way, because it was, well, if I'm being lenient,
Right.
if I'm being understanding, I give you a pass because it was the first time. It was your first time obeying all these crazy orders. You didn't know what to do. You didn't want to lose your job. You didn't want to lose your pension.
Right.
You know, you obey the order. Okay, crazy as it may be, but now you've had time to reflect. Now you've had
Right.
time to do some introspection. Would I do it again? The next pandemic, the next lockdown, the next emergency, what will they do? Will they
Okay.
do it all over again here in the United States? Shut
In
down
the
churches
comments,
and beyond?
in the comments, let us know if this happened again in the States and you live in the States, what do you think? Do you think they do it again, or do you think they would not do it again? Now, you and I have go ahead.
I don't want to be pessimistic, but I think they'll do it again.
Yes.
I think you give an American cop, an order to go arrest a little old lady out of a wheelchair for a spit on the sidewalk, he'll do it.
We saw them arrest people for surfing
in the ocean.
In the ocean. You and I have had this discussion before.
Mm-hmm.
And my answer to you then was the same answer that it is now. If it happened again, they absolutely would do it again.
Yeah.
Bear your arms. Keep your arms. Don't ever let them take that right away from you. Now let's just the very end, because I want you guys to see this cop put on the gloves.
And fuss about this free speech union.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys just doing your jobs, obviously, but your dickhead bosses have just opened up a world of shit.
Trust me, if I didn't have to be here, I wouldn't be. But I'm happy to give
I'm quite certain you two have got like 50 better things to do.
See, he's putting on the gloves. You should only see that if you're getting your prostate checked. But the reality of it is, he is getting his prostate checked. That's what this is. He's
because what's your patch? Your Harrogate, Northallerton.
We're referred to as Hambleton. So
yeah,
we're also Harrogate district. So
but of course, like the police they're not going to be able to credibly tell anybody that they're under resourced now if they're sending people out to arrest people for tweets. Well, it's no point us debating it, is it? It's your head bosses. Could you? Right, just a second. Would you?
We'll be taking that first, unfortunately.
Right. Okay. Well.
Unfucking believable, man.
Arthur, the only time we put on the gloves is to do searches or to do restraints, to get physical. So what was he going to do with those gloves? Was he really going to manhandle that guy for a tweet? You were going to manhandle him for a tweet? Go into a use of force incident? And the same happened here. They manhandled that surfer off the surfboard of the middle of the ocean in a boat. We saw it live. They manhandled people at the businesses, shut gyms down and all that stuff. American cops did that.
And did you hear that woman's voice? His wife was there. You're going to come into my home and arrest me in front of my beautiful wife.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. And the guy probably has been working all day.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But that's what happens when you don't have a constitution. You don't have the rights and you don't have your guns.
Yeah. Yeah. And that guy puts his gloves on. That officer put his gloves on, arrested this poor guy. At the end of the night, he puts his badge away. He comes home, probably opens the fridge, gets something to eat. But eventually he's got to go to bed. Does he pray? Does he pray to God? And say, dear Lord, thank you for the wonderful day you've given me. Thank you for giving me one more day of life. By the way, I'm really sorry that I've arrested 30 people today. Please forgive me.
Do you know who would do that here in the United States?
Democrats.
All those young folk that cheered the death of Charlie Kirk. They would gladly arrest you for a tweet. With glee in their hearts.
With glee in their hearts.
Yes.
Yeah. Those people that cheered the death of Charlie, that is a great point you just brought up. They absolutely would. I mean, they want you dead, let alone being arrested.
Mm.
They want you off the face of the earth. Remember when Trump got shot? Oh my God, the tweets just came, the TikToks, next time hit him.
Remember Jack Black? Next time, don't miss.
Well, that was his fat cohort.
And who laughed? Who laughed his fat belly off?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, sure. Probably Jack Black. I would have fired that guy on the spot.
And that Rebel News, they do shows out of Australia and Canada. They do very good
Rebel
work.
News. Are they Canadian?
I don't know.
Rebel
News.
News.
Where they're based.
Check
I think
them
they're
out.
Canadian.
Oh, Boomer, I got something to show you.
Mm-hmm.
Get a load of this. Apparently, we have a video that shows ICE officers shove journalists to the floor at the federal building. Who wants to see a journalist get shoved to the floor?
I do. Me.
You, Boomer?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Just settle down. Down.
I'm Christine Johnson, and we begin here at 6 with that
Not Christine
violent
Johnson.
altercation
Christine
at
Johnson.
immigration court. Video shows ICE agent shoving
She's a hottie, dude. She's got those lips done.
journalists out of the elevator, sending one of them to the hospital. Just last week, cameras captured an ICE agent shoving a mother to the ground. Allie Bauman is live outside the court in Lower Manhattan. Allie.
Christine, ever since federal immigration agents began routinely detaining immigrants at their asylum hearings in the spring, credentialed members of the press have been inside this building almost every day to document it. They're typically allowed inside the hallways, but were pushed from the elevators today.
Why are you getting in the elevator? Boom. Bada boom, bada bing.
Video shows two officers in ski masks pushing two photojournalists to the ground, one of them falling into a third photographer whom the city comptroller...
Lawsuit.
Ambulance chaser.
What are you doing? Going into the elevator.
Yeah.
Was he being cute? He knew what was going to happen.
There's no room in the elevator, sir.
says works for a Turkish media outlet and was on the ground for half an hour before being taken out of the building on a...
Well, look at this guy. What kind of a man? I would be so ashamed. I would never do that. Look at, you need a neck brace? Look at this guy.
Yeah.
What a simp. What were you going to say?
And just a footnote. That's what I was telling you about restraints, physical altercations. People bounce and they go and that's what happens during an altercation. People are like bowling pins. You can control it.
Look, this next clip. You got to understand, these guys are being called Nazis. People are throwing stuff. People are shooting at them all day.
Yes, that was a completely justifiable use of force. Completely justifiable. That guy got on the elevator. He knew not to get on the elevator, but he got in the elevator anyways. You have to take him out because you don't know who he is, if he's armed, if he's there to hurt the girl or whoever the inmate you're transporting. You don't know what this guy is.
What did the kids say? Fuck around, find out.
On camera pushing a woman to the ground at the same courthouse last week after her husband was detained at his hearing.
In his
The
face,
Department of Homeland Security initially relieved that officer of his duties Friday, calling the conduct beneath the men and women of ICE. But CBS News has learned that officer was reinstated yesterday.
There is no incident that...
As he should be reinstated.
You get in my face. You get in my face. You interfere with me, with my duties. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. And, people are saying that he jumped on. He didn't jump on top of her. He tripped. She fell down and he tripped over her legs. That's what's what. Yeah, but that's what's happening with our ICE officers, man. They're just, right now they're in Chicago and they're pissing a lot of people off. And there are some, how do you say Chicagoans? there are some people that are actually happy that they're there. They're appreciative that they're there because Chicago is such a crime-ridden shithole that look, you're not going to take the Democrats are not allowed to turn an American state into garbage.
No.
You're just not allowed to do that.
No.
No.
Speaking
of ICE, have you heard
Ice Baby?
about dun 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 da 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 dun 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 I love that song. Stop, collaborate, and listen. You don't know that rap?
Yeah,
I'm
Vanilla Ice.
surprised you. Yeah, Vanilla Ice, man. Apparently, there was this guy who applied to be the superintendent of Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa, and he got the job. He's from where is he? He's from Africa somewhere, Ghana, or Guyana. Yeah, Guyana. Let's dive into this. And I can just imagine like the people who got him in there. They probably looked at him. They're like, "That's our guy. He's so ethnic.
He's tall black man."
Can you imagine the white liberal woman? All my life, I've dreamed of one thing: a black superintendent. And then he rips his dashiki off. All right, calm down, Boomer. You're getting a little hopped up. All right, let's check it out.
This
criminal charges and deportation orders, was able to serve as a Baltimore principal and most recently as the head of Iowa's largest school district.
You got the volume up?
In Iowa, arrested Ian Roberts of Guyana on Friday.
Guyana.
They say that he took off in his car, dumped it, and then ran into a wooded area. ICE says he was found with a loaded weapon and $3,000 in cash.
Yeah.
Roberts also had a long criminal past in the United States. In 1999, he overstayed his student visa.
They found him with a weapon, $3,000 in cash. He's got a long criminal history, and Oompa Loompa here is fighting for his rights. How dare you arrest our black superintendent?
Isn't Guyana where Jim Jones? Yeah, Guyana.
I don't know.
Jim Jones, the Jim Jones suicide massacre. I mean that. The People's Temple with the Guyana.
All right. Give him a little bit of history. What happened in Guyana? Who's Jim Jones?
Jim Jones was a leader of the People's Temple, and he was based in San Francisco.
Right.
And he started to get a lot of heat from the San Francisco officials because he was doing all kinds of shenanigans. So he got paranoid, and he moved all of his people to Guyana, Jonestown. They called it Jonestown.
And we're talking like hundreds of people, all his followers.
And where you get the term "drink the poison Kool-Aid" is from him. He gave 800 of his followers poison Kool-Aid. He killed them all.
It had cyanide in it.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you didn't want to drink the Kool-Aid, they shot you.
Yeah, they shot. We'll help you. We'll help you. It was for the mercy. It was assisted mercy.
Yeah, you didn't get the memo. We're going to heaven now. All right, let's dive into this one more.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah. Maybe next Tuesday. And apparently, this guy, the superintendent, guess what? He voted.
No,
he voted. He's a voter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't need any ID, so.
Later, Roberts was charged with weapons possession, and in 2024, an immigration judge issued a final order of removal. Well, now questions are mounting about how he was able to work for years without authorization.
So when they enter this individual's information into their system in order to get paid, to pay taxes and the like, all sorts of red flags should have been prompted there. The question is, did he provide a fraudulent social security number and was operating as someone else?
Look at this guy.
Roberts has been placed on administrative leave by the Des Moines School Board.
Back in Maryland, Roberts tied.
God, I would feel so stupid if I were them. But apparently they're like, no, give us our superintendent back. Unbelievable. By the way, I'm sorry about the sound. Apparently there are some videos where the sound's having some difficulty. I noticed that.
it doesn't surprise me because Des Moines, I think, is a Democratic-run city.
Yeah.
Even though Iowa is red, it voted for Trump, I think. Des Moines is a Democrat-run city. And they want illegal aliens to work. They want illegal aliens in California. Huntington Park and Santa Ana have illegal aliens on their board of commissions, the Parks Commission, the Recs Commission, the Voting Commission. You know, they have illegal aliens on their commissions. In California,
go ahead.
They passed a law that you can be a lawyer as an illegal alien, and there's an illegal alien somewhere in Northern California practicing law, and he's an illegal alien.
Oh, they're trying to get them to become law enforcement officers.
Yes, to be cops.
They were. Can you imagine getting arrested by someone who's here illegally? Insane. They most certainly are. They most certainly are progressive, aren't they? You always hear, the argument, well, look, they're undocumented. They can't vote, but they pay taxes. They don't get, you don't know what they do. You don't know what they do. You don't know if they have a fake ID. You don't know if they have a fake social security number. You don't know if they have a long criminal record. You don't know if they're drinking and drive. They're not supposed to be here. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I can't go to Japan and say, you know what, I'm going to live here. It doesn't work that way. They're going to say, get the hell out of our country.
Yes, but Arthur, can you turn Japanese?
I think so. That's such a good song.
A 20-year-old won't know what we're talking about. Look it up.
Yeah, it goes, I think I'm going Japanese. I think I'm going Japanese. I think so.
Great song. It's a very well crafted pop tune, I tell you. Very well crafted pop tune. And the change in the middle, it's absolute genius how he just changes in the middle. It's no sex, no drugs, no blood.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's just beautiful.
And we can't play it for you.
We're getting copyright.
We'll get copy struck. Yeah.
This is why you come to this channel, to learn about the past from people who were there.
Feel. Speaking of good songs, I got a good one for you. You want to hear a good song? You like mariachi music? Check this out.
Victory will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault.
That is hilarious.
Get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the
American
people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault.
When we got Bill Clinton, we never before had a president who would put cigars in strange places. Now we have a president that is a master troller, and it's so refreshing. I love having a president with a sense of humor.
Man,
look at him here.
That's funny.
Look at him here. Oh, get a load of this. I want to show you guys this. This guy is such a wussy. I won't say the P word. I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll just say what a wussy this guy is. Let's check this out.
Donald Trump posted this AI video.
Boo.
Featuring myself and Chuck Schumer.
Oh.
It was a fake video.
Really?
It was a disgusting video.
It was a funny video.
It was unbecoming of anyone purporting to be the president of the United States of America.
Aww.
But y'all, I ain't scared.
No.
Donald Trump.
Y'all. He's using y'all. Y'all, I ain't scared. He's blacking it up. And this is just going, here's the original one.
Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English. So they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
I love it, man.
That's funny.
I love it.
That's funny.
I love Donald Trump, man. I love it. I love it. What do you think, Boomer? What do you think about our president's sense of humor?
You know,
because remember, you and I had that conversation of when he met with the Ukrainian. Oh my God, what's his name?
Well, okay, I can understand where they're coming from because
what's the guy's name though? I'm tortured.
Zelensky.
Zelensky. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting old.
Because this is unbecoming of the office. This is unbecoming of the presidency. This is classless. This is tacky. This is immature. Presidents in the past didn't do this. They had their subordinates do it. Nixon had this guy. What was his name? Nixon had this guy through the re-election campaign to do all the dirty tricks. He had all the dirty bags. He would do all of the news reports. The senator so-and-so is having an affair with the secretary. It wasn't true, but that's how presidents used to troll. They kept their hands clean because it is unbecoming. It is beneath the office what he's doing, but it's funny. It's hilarious, you know. That's his sense of humor, but it is below the decorum of the office.
Well, you know what?
That's my history of presidential. Even though Bill Clinton did all kinds of Kennedy had sex parties.
Well, remember,
even though they were debauched people, but
yeah,
the facade has to be maintained, right?
Listen, you want to know my opinion on it? I just think that what we're up against right now is a completely different kind of beast, and these guys are comical. They're absurd. They're insane. They want to give illegal aliens healthcare.
I've told you repeatedly, we're living in a comedy show.
We're living in a comedy show. By the way, please like, share, and subscribe. One last video, and this is JD Vance kind of had some fun with them, our vice president. Let's check it out.
On the sombrero thing, I mean, Hakeem Jeffries said it was racist, and I know that he said that, and I honestly don't even know what that means. Like, is he a Mexican American that is offended by having a sombrero meme? I mean, I saw one of the major TV stations put the meme up and then say this is AI generated, and he had like the curly animated mustache too. It's like, do you really not realize the American people recognize that he did not actually come to the White House wearing a sombrero and a black curly animation mustache? Like, give the country a little bit of credit. We're all trying to do a very important job for the American people. The President of the United States likes to have a little bit of fun when he's doing it, and I think that's okay. I'll take one more question. On the sombrero thing, I mean, Hakeem Jeffries said it was racist.
Yeah. And you know what? He even said, look, I'll talk to the president. If they just, open up the government, we'll stop with the sombrero memes.
I'm so sick and tired of these politicians, Republican and Democrat, especially Democrat, shutting down my government.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Leave it open. Don't shut it down for any freaking reason. Let the government go. Let it flow. Let it work. Keep the people paid. Why are you shutting down the government for whatever freaking reason?
Yeah, and it's going to burn them.
Down the government for illegal healthcare for illegal aliens. You don't think I know what you're up to?
Yeah. Yeah, Boomer's onto them.
I'm sick of it.
Anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching. Boomer, I got to let you go. It's time for some propofol.
Yes, I need my Michael Jackson sleep.
That's right. Anyways, please like, share, and subscribe. Be well. Be safe.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You'll get through it. You'll get through it.
Be fruitful and multiply.
Yes.